Hey guys, this is Tarun Gill, your fitness host, answering your fitness related queries. So, I got a very interesting topic lined up for you. And that topic is about working professionals, because most of the questions that I've been getting off late, and trust me, my inbox has been flooded. You guys have the same question, that Tarun, I'm a working professional working for X amount of years, and this is what I've been doing, and this is the problem I have. And what is that problem? Weight loss. You know, I completely understand, because I've been a working professional for I don't know what 10 to 12 years, and I completely understand the problem you may be going through. Those boring board meetings. And this is interesting term that somebody back in my corporate days told me called perception management. Just ensure that you've been perceived as a serious guy or a woman in office. You mean business. Those cutthroat emails. You have to be very very fit as far as your professional health goes. But when it comes to your own health, physical health, trust me, most of us suck really bad. We're really, really bad at it. So, what I'm going to do now is, because I've been getting a lot of questions, I'm just going to pick up one question which has come to me on my Facebook page. So, he's also a working professional. His name is Satvinder Kalsi, and he's from Nagpur, Jabalpur. He says, Hi Tarun, I was seeking some diet and exercise advice on YouTube and got stuck with your videos. Kudos for the great work and help. I'm glad, Satvinder, my videos have been helped you, are of great help to you. I'll continue to help you with whatever little I can. I'm also struggling to lose my belly and want to develop body strength. I've started gymming for a month and lost around 3 kilos of weight. Can you please make a video on complete diet plan to lose weight and diet plan to define each meal with Indian ingredients, especially for 8 to 6 working professional? I hope you will answer and consider my request. So thank you for your question, Satinder, and I really admire that you're looking at a detailed plan here. But let me tell you, uh, I know most of the working professionals want to be really specific what they actually want, but I'm going to break it to you. There is no specific diet plan. And I can go on and about tell you that Satvinder, you should eat this at this hour, you should eat that at that hour. I know it won't happen. It's human nature. I can give you, and the moment I do that, like any nutritionist or a dietitian would do it, it'll come across as a punishment. Oh shit, it's 3 o'clock, I have to eat. Oh, it's 7 o'clock, shit, I have to eat. It doesn't have to be punishment, because I really don't like the word diet, because diet to me is a very short term arrangement. Once that's over, I'm going to go back to my usual self. However, what I'm going to share with you is certain tips that helped me as a working professional, that ensured that I was in top shape even when I was working. And by the way, I've worked in companies like IBM, Genpact, HSBC, been a banker. I've pretty much done my bit there. Don't ask me how I got into fitness, because this is something that was my passion. But that's a different story altogether. What I've done is I've put up a presentation for you folks, because that's what working pros like. Like your boss, I'm sure everybody's like, hey, can you just make like a 2 3 slider for me or a 5 slider for me? Because you only understand the language of presentation. So I've put up something for you which can be of great help. And trust me, these tips will come in handy. Some of you may know this, but the implementation of that would be zilch. Some of it you'll find them very useful. So see where you fit in. So you ready? Shall I pull out my projector and share that with you? Because that's what board meetings are, projectors and stuff, the ambience. Here we go. Fitness for working professionals. Now have a look at this visual. Now, this is a classic, I won't say an Indian male, a regular male who's working, he's absolutely fine, but it's just the belly. And, that's a question that also I get from a lot of people. They're saying that, "Tarun, I'm fine. My hands, my arms are fine, my legs are fine. It's just the belly fat that I'm struggling with. It could be because I'm doing a 9 to 5 job, just like you, struggling to keep my fitness level. Uh, this is the problem, guys. So, what can you do to fix it? Here's my little advice to all of you. Wake up 15 minutes early in the morning. What stops you from doing it? Like if you have kids, I understand, if your kids, you have to make your kids go ready for school and stuff like that. You can wake up 15 minutes early, right? And do something, it's just like walking, or any physical activity. If you're a male, you can do push-ups. If you're a female, you can do squats or walking. Anything, just go out in the park or just go out in the balcony, breathe and do some physical activity, or you can walk in your locality, do something, my friend. Trust me, it not only will be, it'll help you with your productivity levels, but also you'll feel fresh through the day, because I know almost all the working professionals have a gym membership. It could be because of one of those, office, your corporate office tie-ups, that you get like half 50% off, or it's usually in some offices it's actually free. It's on the house. But how many times do you actually use the gym membership? By the way, this is January, first week of January. I'm pretty sure you must have renewed your gym membership and you would want to work out there, because you have that New Year resolution that this year I will lose weight. But guess what? Just like every year, this year will also be the same. For first 2 3 weeks, you'll be all persistent. You would want to go for it and stuff like that. And after 2 3 weeks, you'll be like, "Hey, it's not working with me. My body type is very different. I'm busy. Some excuses or the other." So I suggest you, if you have a gym membership, use it now. And trust me, it takes time for body to kind of kick in with results. You don't have to get demotivated. If you can't do this, fine, just wake up 15 minutes early and do some walking. Yeah, and how does it matter? It's just 15 minutes, right? Not half an hour, not 45 minutes, not 1 hour. 15 minutes, not a big deal. Like the Shah Rukh Khan, 70 minute. It's not 70 minute, it's 15 minute. Okay, if you can't start, like let's say you can't wake up in the morning. Like we working pros or any human being have this awesome habit of rationalizing and coming up with weird excuses. I can't wake up in 15 minutes. I had a late night last night. I had this client meeting and my dinner went. It was extended and I couldn't wake up early. I'm sure it will happen. So what you can do in that case is, and probably you can make it as a habit, start walking in the office. And when I say start walking in the office, I don't mean start walking like a zombie. Whenever you have to go for a meeting or wherever, dump the lift. Just start using stairs. It'll not only build your stamina and endurance, but it'll also burn a lot of calories for you. Rather than you just sitting on your ass on your chair, waiting for your boss to come in and hand you another pile of files to work on. Chances are, if you're not seen there, he may give it to someone else. And I'm just joking. You just start walking. It'll help you to burn more calories and just avoid the lift, avoid the escalators. Just probably just start walking if you have to go meet anybody in different office, whatever. Try doing that. It can be of great help. Now look at this visual. Now, as an office professional, when I was working, and I've also seen a lot of my clients are office professionals. They tell me that because we're so hungry, we don't have a set schedule. We pretty much eat anything that comes our way. Like in this case, like a burger or whatever. I think that's one of the most pathetic things you can ever do to your body. Just eat. First, you don't have a set schedule to eat, and I understand. You're busy, whatever, your meetings. Second, whenever you find time, you can't be eating junk, or you can't just be eating whatever is available. So here's what I suggest: take home cooked food to office. No cafeteria food, and you know how cafeteria food is. It's just pretty much, it's a low cost food. It has shitload of oil in it, fat in it, and at times it's not even hygienic because they make it in bulk. I'm not suggesting anything that your office food sucks. Pretty much, most of the office food sucks. Yeah, you know that, I know that. So why don't you just kind of take home cooked food, and it could be anything, barring parathas, made from by a wife, the aloo ka parathas, and you're sharing with your colleagues. Don't do that. Regular home cooked food with 2 3 or rotis, some veggies, some sabzi raita along with it. It's still better than the cafeteria food, right? And probably you can walk. As I said, I go back to that. You can walk after this food. Again, the idea is for you to digest it. You don't. The last thing you would want is after this home cooked food. You're dozing off, which is not a good thing, because we Indians have this habit that we really stuff ourselves up till here. Till the time our body starts saying that, hey, bhai, I can't take food any longer. Please don't give me any more food. Don't do that. Just regular food and eat about 70%. The moment you're full till about 70%, stop it right there. You don't have to go beyond that. Carry fruits. Like if you're running short on time, you don't have time to eat, probably you can have fruits. You can if you have an apple, I think it's the best thing. You're busy, just pick it up and just start eating. Or a banana is instant energy. Don't think about the fat part of it. It's still better than you having junk or a burger. It's anyways better than that. Try carrying some fruits with you. It can be a great help. And what I would suggest, this, once you're done with your office rigmarole and you come back home and you have your dinner, walk after dinner with your spouse. I think it's a great way to connect with your partner. If you're married, it's fine. If you're not married, hey, you can just take a walk alone, rather than just sitting, on your bed or sofa, just watching TV and just wasting your time. Walk after dinner and just take a light dinner. You don't have to take a very heavy dinner. And these are all remedies I'm telling you, easy, quick fixes, because as I said, you all want quick fixes in life. This is what it is. It'll also help you bond with your spouse, because obviously since morning till evening, if you both are working professional, you and your spouse, chances are this is the time for you to connect with each other, and this is what it'll do, the solitary time that you can spend with your spouse. If you have kids, you can play with your kids. I think it's one of the best fat burners, that fat burners and stress buster, because they make you run a lot. I don't have any experience because I don't have kids, but I've seen a lot of my friends have it. They do this stuff. It's like a full-time job. You really have to keep up with them because they're all full of energy. Try playing with them, and you'll be surprised at how much calories you can burn by playing with them. And yes, no work at home, please. I know your boss will be calling you in the night that, we want this by tomorrow, whatever. Fine, text message is fine. But don't carry your work at home. And this is the problem that I had. That, I used to, probably, had this, my head was full of these thoughts that this is what I want to do. I was missing out on life, which is not a good thing to do. And, this attitude reflects on your sleep. You can't sleep, and because you can't sleep, you obviously will only get limited time for your sound sleep, what 1 or 2 3 4 hours, which again will reflect on your productivity, which will again have an impact that you will not be able to wake up 15 minutes early. So why do friggin' do that? And the best thing to do to get a sound sleep, no cell phone. Just, I'm not saying turn it off, I'm just saying that put it on mute or silent, whatever. And do not watch any television. I know you want to catch up on news or whatever, your Sasbao serial and shit. Don't do that. Just come back home and just spend time with your wife, walk, and with your kids, and just go off to sleep. Probably Monday to Friday you can do that, and Saturday Sunday you can choose to do whatever you want to do. Plus, it's always going to be good for your clean thoughts to come into your head. Then you can be more productive the next day. So these are some of the things that if I were you, I would do, which I have done, and I continue to do that. And at the same time, enjoy life. And the only way to enjoy life is with your family. I think three things you should always enjoy in life. You can't, mess around with. One is family. Second is fitness, and third is freedom. Family is something that it always comes first. So in the night when you come back, spend time with your family. Fitness is something, wake up for 15 minutes early in the morning and, take care of your fitness. Freedom is something, the Saturday Sunday part of it, that, you do what you want to do, what you're passionate about, and what you really want to do in life. So if you get these three things right, you can never put on weight. You'll always be fit because your mind will be fit. So I hope, Mr. Kalsi, this answers your question. This video has been a little longer because I think because I've been a working professional, I'm really passionate about it. So I hope these tips will come in handy to most of you. For any one of you who have any questions for me, feel free to write in. I run a small video YouTube channel and also a Facebook page where you can just put in all kinds of weird questions. Please, no pornography. Because I've been getting a lot of photographs from people, from guys, in their nude photographs, which is fine. I'm just joking. So just anything and everything that you may have on fitness, just feel free to write in and I'll be happy to answer those queries via this video blog of mine. So until we meet again, see you.